Thursday, 22nd of April 2022. I'm going for the big one today.
It was time to put things to the test and do an overnighter down to Shoreham by Sea, a journey that'd be about 82 miles. First of all though, I'd have to get to Richmond Park and then cycle through.
Richmond Park. Richmond Park, you know the drill.
It was then down to the Thames and on to Kingston.
Approaching Kingston.
So I crossed over the Thames and started down the towpath that would take me all the way to Guildford. First of all though, it was time for a quick break. I kept on rolling on to Weybridge, which turned out to be a bit of a maze.
As beautiful as that is, it is the wrong way, so I just got to whip back about half a mile and then chuck a left instead. M25.
It's always great passing under the M25 because it means you've finally left London.
32 miles in. Still a bit to go to Guildford. Anyway, there's a few cows.
This was also the bumpiest section of the ride.
So we're in Guildford now. I've got to find where I can refill some water, then I'm going to have some lunch. Found a tap.
All fueled up and good to go.
Slightly different start, but yeah. This rail trail's way better than the towpath. It's awesome, it's sealed. It's a no-brainer. Storm here or something.
The trail was flat and fast, however there was a pushing bit about halfway down.
Push a bit. I think I'm going to get some coffee and stuff.
We weren't far from the last ridge, so it made sense to sit down and have a nice coffee.
I reckon 40 minutes. It ain't look so bad. Faster tonight. So there's a sign back there about South Downs Way, Winchester 60 miles, Eastbourne 40. Could do something like that tomorrow maybe. As it is now though, yeah, check this out.
Although the signed distances looked pretty reasonable, it would prove to be somewhat more hardcore than I had anticipated. But I would not find this out until the next day.
It's official, I can smell the sea.
Having reached Shoreham, it was just a quick 7 miles to the campsite. After a long but not too hilly day, I set up my tent and then cooked some pasta before hitting the sack. Day one in the bag.
I think I've decided on Eastbourne. It's 40 miles, more hills than yesterday, but should be able to get there after lunch, get a train back, and then I got to do some work.
I had made a fateful decision. I was going to cycle from Shoreham by Sea across to Eastbourne, a mere 46 miles. However, it wasn't long before I found out why it would take a bit longer to complete than I had anticipated when I woke up.
We're busy on this road, but we're going to join up the way we came down yesterday to that turn off and chuck off right. think we have to go that way.
After a bit of fang dangling, I managed to load the route up so that I wouldn't get lost.
I think it's going to be steep. This looks pretty hairy.
Lo and behold, it was.
Only like 7.5 miles in. Pretty steep. Oh gosh. No. View's pretty good though. I met a lovely lady at the cafe who had 2 border collies. Apparently she runs this direction quite a lot and says around about 5 hours. So that would put me getting in at Eastbourne about 4. I'll say 5 because I'm pretty heavily loaded. Anyway, it is a gorgeous day. This will have to do.
After acclimatising to the new regime of ups and downs, I found a nice shady area for a little lunch break.
Up and over that one. So we go down, up and around. Okay, through there is Doos. We'll be going over that hill in the distance with the thing on it. There's the sign. That's where we're going. Look at that. Not too bad. Just came off a big hill. Pretty steep down on this, which is nice and flat, but another 1 or 2 to go. So we're going up that thing.
That one. Yep, I had to cycle up another hill.
Now, what town that is. Pretty spooky. Got some chalky ones over there. I think I'm about 12-13 miles. Just got to crack this hill. Then I think there's one more, and then we're sort of there. So I hope I can get there by 5, and then just get a train straight back. Well, I'm pushing again. It just seems at the beginning of each of these hills there's about like half a mile to a mile of just insane, you know, over 15% bloody with all this kit on. Rocky. Can't do it, just got to push it. Once you're on the top, you're alright. Anyway, I'll probably catch up with you at the end. Quite a view. Okay, just made it at the top. We've got another bit downhill, halfway down, and then we've got another steep bit, and then we're down to over the top and down to Eastbourne. That's a sight for sore eyes. At the top, no more up. There's Eastbourne down there. That's where I came from many hills ago. Fucking great. I'm not going to film any of this, I'm just going to, get there. See you in a bit.
I ended up making the train at 6:30, substantially later than I had initially calculated. Some other things I learnt from this first overnighter was that road bike clip shoes were somewhat impractical when you go off piste a bit. So next time round, different shoes and pedals. I'll also increase the water I'm carrying to 5 litres. That way I only have to fill up once a day. Anyway, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and see you for the next exciting episode.